Yo, 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 yo. I will take you if you want to kiss the magnet. I will take you if you want to kiss dance. Fuck yeah. I will take you. I will take you. Fuck yeah. Earl Skakel in the house. I will take you. Fuck yeah. Earl Skakel live in the house after playing ball hockey. We'll wait for, and let's have a good time. It's a good, let's get some people in here. Fuck yeah. Hit the like and subscribe button. Fuck yeah. Come on now, get it together. Earl Skakel live, baby. Get it together, Waver. You son of a bitch. That should be a good game. Earl Skakel in the house. We're just a fan-friendly. Ball hockey was not good. We lost 2-1 to a team we should have beaten. I had about 4 shots on goal. Almost scored a few times, but almost ain't scoring. So, but my team won first place. So, we have a few weeks off. And then we are back to business. Shandy girl, what up? I mean, I was hoping for a better outcome. But how many minutes in a game? 30 minutes. 10-minute periods. But it's tough, Hey, man, I saw your stand-up. What up? Peckerween 9420 69420. It's an interesting name, but we welcome all into the Earlverse. Oh, thank you. What's up? What's up? I appreciate that. That's what I like to hear. I'm just a friendly comic navigating the pitfalls of stand-up comedy. I believe Lois might have to go to the bathroom. Lois, do you have to go to the pee-pee? Hold on, kids. Talk amongst yourselves. Let's take Lois for a tinkle. And then we shall come back. But when she is coughing a lot, that means she has to go to the bathroom. And when Lois has to go to the bathroom, she gotta go to the bathroom. There's not a lot to do. About it. she's going to the bathroom right now. I don't do shout-outs in here. Yeah, I mean, you really have to be an idiot, to be honest with you, to get banned from here, my stream. You have to be a absolute moron. But they're out there, that's for sure. I mean, you know, it can be a safe neighborhood. I mean, last year there was an armed robbery right there. So, 50 feet outside my house. So it's not that safe, to be quite honest with you. But, I mean, I'm a pretty big guy. So, I can defend myself if I have to. Hopefully, I won't have to. But you never know. You gotta have your head on a fucking swivel on these mean streets of West Hollywood. And then just down the street at the end of this block. Well, your mom didn't seem to think so last night. See what I did there? You trolled me, I troll you right back. I'm too fast, baby doll. So just enjoy the stream and to smoke some weed and live to fight another fight. What up? Drew P. Balls. That's funny. I'll give you, I'll give you some props on that one. Drew P. Balls. See what he did there? Some of you can be funny. I enjoy that. I enjoy a sick sense of humor every now and then. No, you're wrong on that. It does not have its own cops. It's, they used to, but now it's LA sheriffs who do the thing. Now, I personally liked it better when we had our own police force because you had a lot of gay cops. And, now you have a lot of straight cops who, are clearly uncomfortable in this area. So they do the bare minimum, which kind of sucks. But, put it this way. I just got my concealed weapons permit. So I'll figure it out on my own, I suppose. Hold on, Lois. Come here. But, such is life. And, just turn the heater on. I love it in the dark. Earl Skakel live in the house. We're just chilling. So I didn't read the text while I was out there. They are. But, well, my dog has a partially collapsed trachea. So it's just, you got to deal with it. And that is, well, I'm not going to tell anyone what caliber I carry, but it is a Hellcat handgun. And I've already been to the gun range, and I'm quite proficient with it for someone who's never really had much experience with guns. No, we've done everything. Me and my ex-girlfriend, we've tried everything. Medicines. I mean, there is a surgery she could have, but it's pretty heavy duty. And at the age of 15, 16 years old, I'm not going to risk it. So, yeah, I like it. I mean, I didn't know much. My friend who has about 50 guns took me to this gun store in Burbank, and you know, I tried about 10 handguns, and you know, my hands. Sorry about that, Droopy. My hands aren't that big. You know, they're not kind of regular size hands. Maybe a little bigger than normal. And the second Hellcat that I tried was to my liking. And, you know, so I don't carry it around with me everywhere, but definitely makes me sleep a little better at night because, you know, this neighborhood is, even though the sheriff's station is literally 100 yards south of me, it's, you know, it's still a rough neighborhood at night, you know, and that's when I'm primarily walking the dog or coming back from comedy clubs. So, you know, yeah, I mean, I don't think this is the most transparent precedent. You know, I mean, just release the Epstein files and take down who's ever in them. Well, I mean, you know, I'm not, hopefully I never have to use it. I mean, my building is kind of hard to break into, but what a big C. You know, better safe than sorry. And I was not on the island, that I can tell you. Unfortunately, I didn't get the invite. Shit. So, yeah, happy Thanksgiving to everyone in the stream, troll and friend alike, you know. It's, you know, good day to watch football and shit. And if you don't like football, there's the Piazza Parade, the Macy's Parade. And, you know, you have to have a few connections, but you just have to pass the test. You know, the test is a little harder than people make it out to be, but it's common sense. And, you know, I'm not going to become a gun nut, but, you know, I have, it's a modified Hellcat, you know, it's got laser sighting and a scope, you know, which is, you know, kind of rare for a handgun, but, oh, thanks, Droopy Ball. Sorry about your family dog, man. You know, just sorry about that, man. Sucks. I put down a lot of dogs in my time, and you know, it never gets easier. So sorry about that, but at least they're out of pain, bro. That's the way you got to look at it. And you know, get another one when you're ready. And yeah, so, you know, if you would have told me that 2 years ago, 3 years ago, I'd be getting a gun for self-protection, I'd be like, you're fucking nuts. But, it's just this area's like it's a weird area. It's like it's not crime ridden in terms of West Hollywood is only a 1.9 square mile city, so I think there's a lot of money in this part of town. And my street is permit only parking, so a lot of people park here to go to the nightclubs, and then they come back, they're drunk, they're high, they're stoned, and they're kind of stumbling around, they're not paying attention. They're perfect victims. So, and in the last year and a half, there's been 3 armed robberies, 2 on my street, 1 the street over. All 3 times I was out walking Lois. So, 100% it did. 100% it motivated me. Well, it's like I said, I mean, a lot of people are under the assumption that West Hollywood is its own in-house police department. It's not. It's LA Sheriff's. And, I love cops. But I do think that this neighborhood is, I wish it was my mom. Unfortunately, I lost my mom almost 30 years ago. So, well, it's just, in West Hollywood, I live 1 block north of where all the nightclubs and bars are. So there's just a lot of opportunity to, there's a lot of fucking potential victims. And, I was motivated by the armed robberies and kind of what the sheriff said on the news. They interviewed me on the news about a year and a half ago. And, because the news reporter had recognized me the night after the robbery. And he was like, "What do you do to carry protection?" Interviewing me on air, live. And I'm like, "Well, I carry brass knuckles." And I showed him these. Thank you, Eric. So the next night on the news, they're interviewing, whoa. They're interviewing the sheriff. And he was like, "Well, anyone who carries brass knuckles is a fucking idiot." So I was like, "Okay, I'll show you I'll carry what you carry then." Well, I don't care if it's illegal, and there's just, there's gang graffiti in the alley where I walk Lois by, so the gangs are coming down here because they realize there's a lot of money in this area. And there was an armed robbery in the alley. So in the last 2 years, there's been 4 armed robberies, 3 on my street at night. And then about this time last year, there was an armed robbery, the street east of me, 1 street east of me. And it was in the daytime, 3 p.m. So I wouldn't rob a bank, because it's hard to commit a crime. It's weird. It seems like it's easy to commit a crime these days, but nowadays, like, there's so many cameras. I mean, every building on my block has a Ring camera, so you could literally track someone. So I've never hit someone with brass knuckles, but yeah, I'd be down to work with Bert Kreischer. Why not? I'm trying anything and everything to get this stream bigger, so I'm open. I don't know. But, it's just, especially in this economy, man, the gangs are gonna go, where the money's at. And especially on a Friday or Saturday night, the money's in West Hollywood. So, yeah, I mean, you can definitely commit a crime if the cops are distracted. I mean, um, but the uptick, and this is also an area is right to the north of me. Would that be northeast? There's an area called Sunset Plaza, and you've got a lot of people, a lot of rich people eating at the bodegas and restaurants outside, and they'll have a nice Rolex or a Breitling on, and they work in like a team. Like they'll have one guy walk around. He looks like someone who blends in, and he says, "Hey," he calls his buddies in the car. Rolex at sushi, second table outside. So it's the crime's all over. But one day they're going to try and rob someone who's got a concealed weapons permit, and let's see what happens then. Hopefully it ain't me. I really plan on, not really taking it outside with me so much. But my lack of a criminal record was, made it a little easier and, whatnot. So, I mean, I don't think it's terribly easy to get, but, I had a few connections. And like I said, I sleep better at night. I got it double locked, but it is a glass door, so they could smash it. And by the time they get upstairs, my gun will be in my hand, pointed at the door. So, hopefully nothing happens. Well, you got a problem there, Chi. Death Wish is. I like. What is it? Death Wish 4. Um, thank you. Audio. Yeah, I mean, like I said, it's more for peace of mind. I mean, the odds of someone breaking into my unit very low. I mean, to get on my balcony, you got to be pretty fucking athletic. To get in the front door, you got to climb the gate, which doesn't seem that high, but it's tough because there's really nothing to wedge your foot on. So, um, interesting. I mean, I would love to work with Bert Kreischer on that. Well, maybe he can do it. I don't know. I mean, I'm pretty athletic. I mean, given my age. And one night I locked myself out, and this is before we had the electronic system where you get a PIN number in case you lost your keys or whatever. And it took me a while. I mean, I got up and I got into my place, but fuck, it was a long time. I can't do that, adios. But no, I'm okay on that, SJ. We're gonna call you SJ. Um, but I'll just take your word that you can do it. I have to know the reference before, and I just can't say stuff for free. Hey, we 30 minutes in, we'll do another 30 minutes, and then I'm actually going to the gym after playing hockey. I don't feel like doing it. What up, AB? Hope all is well, brother. Nah, dude, because then everyone will say, do this, do that. I mean, you got to pay for stuff like that, brother. I'm not trying to, I don't grift my fans, but, I get paid to do voiceover work. I can't do it for free. It just sets a dangerous precedent. I mean, I'm far from a gun nut. I mean, it was kind of neat to be in the store in Burbank. I wish I knew the name of it because I'd give them a shout out. But it's just thousands of guns, and the guy basically had me put my hand up against his hand, the salesman, and said, "Okay, well, these are the 10 guns I would recommend," and the Hellcat was the last one, and that was my favorite one. Yeah, I mean, oh shit, adios, damn, Adios calling my fucking bluff. Now, Adios, I like to do a good job. Is this... Damn, Adios to fucking call my bluff. Um, I'll take the darkness off your left hand. All right. I'll do it a few times. Thank you, Adios, for the money, honey. And I hate asking for money, bro, but it's just like, now people will be like, okay, we just can't ask him. We have to pay him. 1, 2, 3. I'll take the darkness off your left hand. I'll take the darkness off your left hand. I'll take the darkness off your left hand. EA Sports. It's in the game. A little bonus for you there. A little bonus for you. Thank you, Adios. I don't know what that is, so can you tell me what that's from? I'll do it one more time. I'll take the darkness off of your left hand. Thank you for the money, honey. I made the money, honey. Well, I mean, I have the Hellcat that I have. Let me see if I can pull it up. It's got a scope on it, or an aiming mechanism, and the laser. Now I had to pay a little extra for that, so Hellcat gun. Because the guy's like, listen, with your vision, here's a couple things that you should because if someone breaks into your house, you're gonna be fucking scared. And so this is, damn, I like that knife. Oh. So that's basically the gun I got. So, pretty good, and, we'll see what happens. Hopefully I never have to use it, to be honest with you. Thank you. I mean, I am very good with voiceovers because my voice is so deep. Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. I was just showing a picture of it, right? Yeah, thank you, AB. Yeah, I mean, but the guy who red dot, not laser. I guess I misspoke. That's how little I know about guns. So the guy who was selling me the guns, like, bro, you're gonna be asleep, you're gonna be frazzled, they're gonna break in the door, so here's a few vision accessories that will help you. I guess I'd be a Kramer. I guess. Earl Skakel in the house. Thank you again, Adios, for the money, honey. Maybe that's my way to make money on these streams. Just do voiceover requests for $10 and up. Didn't get the tactical flashlight. I got like a scope, or I don't even know if it's a scope. It's an aiming mechanism, I guess you'd call it. Because the guy's reasoning was, bro, you're going to be asleep, you're going to hear a noise, you're going to be scared, it's going to be pitch black in your room, So you need something that will help you aim to where they are, or an estimate of where they are. And what up? What up? Yes, 100%. Yes. And the gun itself was about, I think, 750 bucks, and then with the additional vision accessories, it was about 1,200. So it's the reflection from my iMac. I haven't used it yet, so I don't know exactly what it looks like. I guess it looks like what the Predator had, the three dots or whatever. Um, well, I mean, I even told the guy, Buddhist priest, what up, big bones, motherfucking Jones? I was like, well, I don't want to kill someone. I just want to, like, get them out of my house. He's like, bro, they're coming into your home. It's like, you're going to have a concealed permit. So you're good in terms of the legality of what happens. So, like I said, I mean, nothing's impossible to break into, but my home is pretty safe in that regard. It was awesome when we had Annie, the German Shepherd, because even though she was dying of cancer, she had a bark that was pretty fucking scary. Oh yeah, I mean, I've already gotten not necessarily lessons, but advice from people at the gun range I go to, and I take it very seriously. I'm not, but like I said, hopefully I don't ever have to use it. We don't get a lot of break-ins in this particular block, home invasions, I guess you'd call them, but in the mansions south of us, they get a fair amount of home invasions. So, hopefully I never use it. Yeah, I mean, Annie was a beautiful German Shepherd that me and my ex fostered. This foundation reached out to me, asked me, hey, she's got 3 months to live. We don't, and I'm like, well, why don't you just put her down? And they're like, she's such a good dog, we don't want to. And so me and my ex kept her. We got her to about 10 months. And she was awesome. Now, we believe she had some sort of military training. I mean, here's a picture of her. I mean, she was so fucking pretty. Because whenever me and my ex would be walking together and there was someone Annie didn't recognize, she'd get in between us and kind of walk sideways. So, she was awesome. And, whenever we'd walk on the streets, she would sniff wheel well. So we think she was a drug sniffing dog or some military washout dog. If they fail one test, they're washed out. So, yeah, probably a police dog reject. She probably passed every test but one, and then they can't use them. Well, I mean, at the time we had her, she was, she was dying, but so I don't know what kind of damage she could have done, but like she was feisty, like she didn't fuck around. So I mean, I'm sure she teared it up in her. I mean, I would say Annie loved both me and my ex pretty equally. It took her a little while to get used to Lois because Lois, the place where Annie was before we got her, she basically had to fight for her food. And I don't mean like dog fight, but, it's just a huge facility, probably 50 to 100 dogs. And they would just put food bowls out at random areas and you had to fucking get it. So I think Annie was a little food aggressive, not too bad. But we had to feed Lois upstairs in the bathroom. But Annie was so fucking smart, and her sense of smell so amazing that Annie knew when Lois was eating, and she'd go up there and just stare at her, but she would let her eat. So and they got along pretty well toward the end. That's the sad thing. Like when they really started getting along, Annie passed away, and Lois was here when Annie passed away, and she just stared at her. She knew, but it's just I miss Annie a lot. But me and my ex knew like we were not going to have her for that long, so it's all good. Yeah, I mean, and how she died, she literally was sleeping on the couch. I was watching the World Series. She got up, kissed my hand, and fell asleep at the bottom of the stairs. And I didn't fucking hear her. Like, she didn't yelp in pain. I think I went to go take her for a walk, and, her eyes were open. I thought she was just, I don't know, staring at the stairs or whatever. And then she wasn't breathing, and she'd already passed. And the toughest part was having to wake my ex up because she was very close with Annie. And then, that's about it. So, yeah, I mean, I don't really care about the trolls. When I'm talking about Annie, you're not. I mean, and that particular troll is always in the. Like, bro, if you don't like my humor or you don't like me for whatever reason you would have, just why come in here? Like, you're never gonna win against me ever. 'Cause trust me, there's not a day that ends in Y where I wish I was you. So just come in and have a good time, man. We're a cool stream. We're not the Dabbleverse. We're not fucking, other streams that thrive on that negativity. Yeah, I mean, you never get used to it. I mean, I don't know, Frank. I don't know. I mean, I've had to put literally since I was, 7 years old, probably 30 to 40 dogs down. It gets harder with each one. And it'll be brutal with Lois. Do I do weddings? I mean, comics don't really work weddings. I mean, I can do anything. I've done a lot of bachelor parties and shit like that. I've done bachelorette parties. But I don't know. I mean, I could do like something at a rehearsal dinner, but it's a lot of money. I ask for a lot. So it's like, on Cameo, most of my comedy friends do cameos for $30. My price, $109. You want me to put in the time and roast you or whatever, it's going to be $109. So, yeah, I mean, they're just thirsty and, that's fine. I mean, who am I to sit there and say what they should charge? But, I know my worth. And I also don't like here, obviously, I don't mind, like when Adios asked me to do a voice or something from his anime. I was like, hey, bro, you got to pay me. I don't like asking people for money, but like, I've got to ask for some just because otherwise everyone in the stream would, hey, say this, say that, say this, say that. So, oh yeah, yeah. I mean, I'm not. I didn't buy a gun with the intention of never practicing. I mean, I go 1 to 2 times a week at a range nearby, and um, you would think with my vision I wouldn't be a good shot, but I'm okay. For someone who's never really shot a gun before, I'm pretty good. What up? What up, Angelo? Are there a lot of groupies? I mean, I do okay with comedy fans. Let's call them comedy fans. You know, yeah, there's a fair amount. I mean, listen, being funny on stage is awesome. So, you know, and I'm in the leather pants and the jackets. That's my, yeah, we call them chuckle fuckers. chuckle bunnies. So, well, I'm not, I don't know if I'm armed and dangerous, but I'm armed. Big black Newport in the house. Damn, I gotta take a doo-doo right now. Guys, I'll be right back. Man, this is coming out of nowhere right now. So let me get the music on. I'll be back in like 3 minutes. Man, it's coming hard. Old school, old school. Fuck yeah. We'll play it out. You know what? Adios. I didn't give you this. Sorry about that. I really had to go to the potty room, so I've had a lot of fiber. Um, so yes, that is my dog. Lois took over. Message hell for review. Yeah, we don't Orange Sunrise. We don't do that kind of humor in here. Lois is not choking. She's just coughing. How the hell did I get here from torque comps? That I don't know. We'll go to another 8 minutes, guys. And then I'm going to the gym while Lois is sleeping, because Lois will be sleeping for about 3 hours. So I've got a limited amount of time. Hypernova Steve, we don't do that kind of humor in here. I'm gonna send you to, Hypernova Steve. I like to do this to people who I feel might not be right for my personal stream. So we're gonna go and see who's live right now. And we've got no one in the Dabbleverse streaming right now, which is really kind of shocking. Oh, we've got Tommy Jordan right now. So go check out the Tommy Jordan, and enjoy that, if you will. We got about 10 minutes left, guys. 10 minutes, and then I'm actually going to the gym. I'm an insomniac, so I go to the gym at 1 in the morning my time. So actually, I don't, Hypernova. I don't. But your mom seemed to enjoy it last night. See what I did there? Like, I'm just too fast, Hypernova. I'm just too good. I'm too fast. Yeah, I could do that. I'm trying to get the wrestling fans in here, because wrestling is such a. Let's save it for the next stream, Buddhist Priest. Wrestling is such a divisive subject to people that, I think it'd be fun to get wrestling fans in here and, shake it up a bit. So, that's really what I want this stream to become. Not where people argue, but, we debate. We debate about, who the greatest guitar player is, who the greatest drummer is, who the greatest hockey player is, whatnot. Well, Dandy, that's a little personal, don't you think? Blunkster71. I've got about, I think, 1,700 videos on YouTube, and I would say about 1,300 of them are stand-up clips. So when we're done here, you can check out my newest bunch of shorts, and if you think I'm funny, great. If not, it's fine too. There's no one at the gym at 1 a.m., which is awesome. I don't think Kurt Angle is underrated. I would say the most underrated wrestler in terms of someone you never really hear he had good matches with, probably Rick Rude. Rick Rude had a lot of good matches with bad wrestlers. Shockmaster. Yes, the great Tugboat with the voice, the soothing voice of Ole Anderson. Lance Storm was a great wrestler. He just he wasn't good on the mic. No, I wouldn't want to do stand-up. Stand-up's my love. So, Wait, hi Earl, at midnight, someone in here started their birthday. I'm not sure who you're referring to, St. Ranger. Yourself? Yeah, because, Mankind didn't have a great body. He didn't really have great wrestling moves. But, Yeah, I heard he had a Shockmaster moment. Um, he was relatable, Mankind. He had the fucked up teeth, so people in the wrestling crowd probably really go, "Hey, I kind of look like this guy." And he was great in the when he what was that match? I think it was a War Games, maybe, when he electrocuted Abdullah the Butcher. Roddy Piper was the best heel. Yeah, Cactus Jack was great. I didn't really like Dude Love or whatever that was. I think Cactus Jack was great. What was the Chamber of Horrors match? Um, so, who was it? Sting, Abdullah the Butcher, you had Cactus Jack, you had the Steiner brothers. I mean, it was a pretty spectacular match. And kind of funny, though, because, when Abdullah the Butcher was put in the electric chair, like the lever was already in the on position, so Cactus Jack had to do a little bit of improv and put it up and then put it down. So yeah, I mean that was a serious bump, that's for sure, off the top. I mean, I've seen worse in XPW when Supreme fell off a ladder that was just as high and missed his mark. I mean, Mad Caliber, I do my best. I'm not for everyone, that's for sure. But yeah, I mean, to the people in the stream, you're sitting there going, okay, this guy's a fucking comic. Let's hear some jokes, bitch. I don't do stand up in the stream. I'm a stand up comic who streams. But if you're still on the fence, if I don't think this guy's funny or whatever, that's fine. I don't get offended. I really don't. Go and check out. I mean, I literally have over 1,000+ clips of my stand up. And unlike most stand ups, I put the bad sets up there too, because I want people to go, okay, he is human. It's not just clip after clip after clip of him killing or doing well. Here's a bad set from this room. Maybe the microphones weren't, lined up right. Maybe he just had a bad set. Um, I mean, I don't mind it. I mean, it's the internet, bro. I get it. Trolls make the world go round. But sometimes it worked out. Like I had a kid in here tonight, Adios. He said, I want you to say this right now. And I said, I'll only say it for money. He sends me $10, I say it. So if I could have that happen a few times a stream, I'll be a happy guy. My shirt says it's about a playoff beard. Um, I think he might have been Mankind. No, I think he was Mankind in WWE and Cactus Jack in WCW. Um, well, he also put a voodoo curse on the Ultimate Warrior. Yeah, I mean, Melton is probably on right now, sniping the Chad and. Are you a Winnipeg guy? I mean, I'm a Kenny Omega guy. I love Kenny Omega. Um, and it's good to see guys like Okada wrestling in America. He's probably my favorite right now. Although I kind of don't like how they've turned him into a humor character. You go back and watch Okada's matches in New Japan. He's a great heel. Um, so, Kenny Omega, you've met? And then you've got Don Callis, of course. I believe he's from Winnipeg. So, which explains probably his why he's on TV so much in AEW. So, uh, but I mean, my favorite era of wrestling was really NWA first year or so of WCW. So, I mean, Buddhist priest, I think you're bombing. So, smoke some weed, go watch a video. You're not a wrestling guy. You're not a mark, you son of a bitch. So, we're going another 3 minutes, guys. We're going to the 65-minute mark. And then I'm going to the gym and work out on my already impressive body. Message Hill for review. I mean, you guys just can't play nice. You've already said that like 3 times, bro. It's not any funnier. So I can't show that. I'll only show that for a super chat of $10. Thank you very much. Yeah, I mean, wrestling is obviously it's predetermined. But Too Cold Scorpio. I just saw him wrestle in GCW, man. The guy can still fucking go. No, I'm just going to do an hour and 5 on the elliptical. So 63 minutes, guys. We'll go for another 2 minutes. And then I got to go, babies. But thank you guys for tuning in. I do have a good voice. Well, Calrissian, did he survive? I don't know who Hard Gay is, Buddhist priest. I will defer to you in terms of who Hard Gay is. I can't know everything, Buddhist priest. So I'll be at the Comedy Store this Saturday night, 12 a.m. in the original room, back-to-back original room sets. I hadn't performed in the original room in about a year, so it's good to be back in the original room, although the check is certainly bigger in the main room. You take what you get at the Comedy Store. 1 more minute, guys. What's up? What's up? I mean, I thought probably what everyone thought. I don't know. I mean, I didn't think he killed his whole family. But, it's probably just steroids, CTE. And this is live, Mickey. But we're going to sleep in about 20 seconds. And then I'm going to the gym. I mean, I didn't know what to think. I mean, I can't imagine anyone being that stupid to try and do a home invasion on Chris Benoit. But, it just... I mean, I don't believe in any of the conspiracy theories I've heard. I mean, none of these gypsies could control Benoit. I mean, he was incredibly strong. So, just I think the years of abuse he put his body through. And, he trained with Stu Hart. And Stu Hart basically wrestled for real in his dungeon. So, if you were a quote unquote disciple of Bruce Hart, you put into work. I mean, he basically wrestled for real. And okay, you want to be a wrestler? You want to be a wrestler, Mr. Football Player? Let's see what you got. So, I love you guys. Thank you for tuning in. Earl Skakel, over and out.